Hey guys, so what's the best VPN for a Mac? Well, I've tested out a bunch of different VPNs, and the top three, in my opinion, are going to be this one right here, ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. All three of these have excellent apps for all of your Apple products, whether it's Mac, iOS, or even your Apple TV. They all have at least 100 countries to connect to around the world and offer some really fast speeds. On top of all of that, they've also been audited multiple times by big companies to verify that they do not keep any of your information on their own servers, so nobody, not your internet service provider, the government, even the VPNs themselves, doesn't have any access to your personal data. Now, there's going to be links in the description that will take you exactly where you need to go in order to try out these VPNs. You'll also find more information about each one of them specifically, but the general breakdown is like this. ExpressVPN is, I would say, the best all-around VPN. It's definitely the best if you're a beginner. It has a very clean look, it's very intuitive, and it also offers, in my experience, the fastest speeds out of all of these three VPNs. On the other hand, if you're looking for a VPN that has a lot of different features, NordVPN is great. You're going to get specialty servers for specific connections like P2P for file sharing and torrenting, or Onion over VPN to connect to the Onion network. You also have a bunch of add-ons like MeshNet, which allows you to securely connect your own personal devices. Lastly, Surfshark is the best if you're on a budget. It doesn't have as many countries as Express or NordVPN. It only has 100, but for the price that you're paying, just about $2 per month on their cheapest plan, you're getting a really solid VPN. Regardless of which one of these you choose, you'll be able to access content on Netflix or pretty much any other streaming service, Prime Video, Max, Disney Plus. You can access content on all of these from all over the world. So if there's a show or movie that you wanted to watch, but you couldn't get it because it isn't available on your streaming service in the country that you live, you can just go into your VPN, connect up to that country, and then when you come back to your streaming service and refresh it, you'll be able to view and watch that content. These VPNs are also great with things like getting more stable ping when you're gaming, if you're having issues with your internet service provider, or also if you're torrenting in order to keep your connection more private and not wind up with any of your data leaking out over the torrent network. These VPNs will keep it all anonymous. There is one specific thing to know if you are maybe a more advanced user. If you're going to be using the split tunneling feature, this is something that allows you to choose exactly what the VPN is connected to. By default, everything that you're doing that is connected to the internet on your computer or on any device that you're using is going to go through the VPN connection. So when you go into the VPN and you connect to a server, let's say the United States, every website that you visit is going to think that you're in the US. But with split tunneling, you can choose exactly what you want to go through the VPN connection. You can have a browser using the VPN connection, but then a certain app like Steam not go through the VPN connection. And this is a pretty standard feature on most of the higher level VPNs. All three of these have it, but on Mac, it's a little trickier. The only one of these three that has a full split tunneling feature on Mac is going to be Surfshark. They call it Bypasser, but it's just a different name for the same thing. With ExpressVPN, if you're using a version of Mac that's lower than macOS 11, you can get split tunneling, but starting from 11 and up, it is no longer available. And with NordVPN, there's no split tunneling for Mac regardless of your version. It just doesn't exist. So just to wrap up, if you're somebody who needs the split tunneling feature, then Surfshark is the obvious choice. Then if you want a lot of features, NordVPN is the way to go. And the best all around, in my opinion, and the one that I use on a daily basis, is ExpressVPN. I don't think you can really go wrong with Express. This is the one that I use on a daily basis, and I'm pretty happy with it. So if you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below. I always want to hear what you guys have to say. You'll find those discount links and full reviews in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.